Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to Trippy Commentaries. Thanks for joining me here in Grand Theft Auto 5 as we try to solve the Chiliad Mystery. I'm RJ. Lately we've been doing a ton of live streams here at the channel, and I know although a lot of you guys are really enjoying them, not all of you guys can watch the entire live stream if you miss it when it is live. So that is why I do want to bring you guys 5 brand new Chiliad Mystery episodes this week, one for each day, starting off with this one here at the Observatory. So for all of you guys who've been asking for more Chiliad Mystery regular length episodes, I've definitely been hearing you guys. I apologize for the delay, and we will have many more, including this week, guys. So I hope you enjoy. Thanks again for joining up with us here at the channel. Definitely subscribe if you're new. We are still going to have plenty of live streams, including one after this episode. So if you are new, definitely hit the notification button. It'll let you know exactly when the Trippy crew goes live. So let's start off the Chiliad Mystery Week here at the Galileo Observatory, because even though there's no obvious link to the Chiliad Mystery, this place basically acts as a gigantic Chiliad Mystery mural in itself. Let's get into it, guys. Because the observatory is one of the most historic locations in Los Angeles, Rockstar has made the Galileo Observatory one of the most mysterious locations in GTA 5. There's a lot I can point out here, guys. Starting off with this elevator, which takes you to a pretty cool underground level of the real observatory. I'll talk about that in a moment. But here at this elevator in the game, most of the time you'll come here and notice a satellite on the top. But for some reason, as you can see now, it is mysteriously missing. What other place in the game has a satellite that just disappears for no reason? Of course, nobody has really figured out the trigger. And then you have this spire, which in the real observatory has a ring around it that represents every planet in the Milky Way. But in GTA 5's observatory, it only has one planet represented, and that is Uranus. Of course, that links back to the alien hippie camp, where there's that big message that says, "Beam me up, Uranus." Now that is probably just a funny message from Rockstar, but considering this entire observatory represents one planet, and that's Uranus, it's interesting how it does link up to the location of the hidden UFO. And the last thing that I have to mention is the spire here, which creates a shadow using this orb on the top of the same exact symbol found on the top of Mount Chiliad. So there's plenty of links to, of course, direct it towards the Chiliad Mystery mural itself, but you also have to look at all of the clues based on astronomy here in GTA 5. You have a ton of them there at the Altruist camp. There's even one right here. If you look at the special edition of the map, you take the UV light to this location and it says, "Shoot for the stars." So you have that combined with "Praise the sun." It seems like astronomy is really being represented quite a bit here in Grand Theft Auto 5, especially with the Chiliad Mystery. You know, you have aliens, perhaps the UFOs are coming from Uranus. I don't think that would really surprise too many people, but we also have to link up the bird's eye view clue here at the observatory. It seems to really be found at any place that is involved with the Chiliad Mystery, But when you go into the bird's eye view here at the observatory, you can see the star, which is a little bit well hidden. You know that the shadow of the eye symbol or the UFO or whatever is found right there by using the obelisk. But unless you get that bird's eye view, you might not never notice that you have the stars right there as well. And considering we are looking for the whole shoot for the stars clue, it definitely links up to the observatory in multiple ways. Now, we went over to this balcony. You can see the telescope at the end over here many times because that's where the shoot for the stars clue leads us to. Now, I just showed you guys a scene from The Rocketeer where the jetpack is flown right here at the observatory at the grand finale of the movie. Well, there's a big scene of a historic movie that takes place here as well. I would just YouTube knife fight scene. It'll take you to a scene right here where two guys are going at it with a knife, and you can correlate that to the knife flight mission to get 100%. So it's just crazy how everything links up to one another. Also, from the bird's eye view, you can see this, which seems to be in the same exact shape as the Zancudo UFO. But what I wanted to show off in this episode, guys, is the eye. I'm talking about how we have to see the eye. Perhaps that links up to the observatory because they give you the sniper, and if you look where they're giving you the sniper all the way into downtown Los Santos, you'll see the giant eye of the Penrith building, which of course you scramble Penrith, it gives you the word sniper, so that definitely makes a lot of sense. But take a look at the bird's eye view over at the telescopes. We just had Robin Rams on the channel for a huge interview where he talked about the eye of the telescope. It's basically a part of the telescope. This is one that's been used by many people over and over again. We'll take a look at the texture on the biggest telescope, guys. If you look at it from above, you see how you have this flat surface. It looks like a perfect place to land. I don't know. Maybe look at something from the top there, the giant dome. But if you get the bird's eye view, guys, something used in the original Grand Theft Auto games, you can see it does create what looks to be an eye. You notice how it's discolored, guys. You have the eye, which is a different color than the rest of the dome of the observatory. That's the biggest dome, possible crack. Kind of looks like the cracked egg, but I really think that this is most likely the eye. Kind of hard to see, guys, I know, but just notice how the part of the dome is darker in the middle with that spot in the middle which is meant to open. The way that is discolored as well, it almost looks like it could open. Perhaps Rockstar originally had plans for us to use the telescope looking up into space. It really wouldn't surprise me at all, but you can definitely see how the top of the orb is an eye in itself. You really can't discount these bird's eye view clues, guys, especially when they're telling us to see the eye. That's a massive clue, which is written all over the Ultras camp. Well, it's not easy to see the eye, but you definitely need the bird's eye view. And to me, the eye is on top of the big telescope dome. You'll also notice, guys, it's a little bit hard to see. Let me drop down a little bit. But on these telescope domes, it looks like there's even what looks to be a texture glitch or something to show you that maybe they originally were meant to open up. I kind of wish Rockstar would have added that into the game. You see that on the bottom side. See how it kind of glitches right there below us. And then as you go up, I don't know. To me, it definitely looks like maybe at one point they were going to open it up. That would have been glorious to be able to look into the stars. I mean, Rockstar has taken us all over the place with Grand Theft Auto 5. How about they take us to the motherfucking moon and into space? Once again, guys, I think that is one of the hidden eyes in the game. It seems like there are multiple hidden eyes, so it's really hard to correlate it just to one. But if they really are telling us to see the eye, and the observatory is linked up to the Chiliad Mystery in so many ways, I think that there's certainly a lot to unlock, or at least clues to gather from that one location. If it's really all about astronomy, and as we saw, the jetpack was definitely featured at the observatory before, why not have the Chiliad Mystery direct us to the observatory? If that's not enough proof for you guys to show you that the observatory is definitely representing the eye, take a look at the main chamber of the Griffith Observatory. It is called the Hall of the Eye, and it features our man Galileo. The main exhibit in the center of the Hall of the Eye is called Extending the Eye. It is all about Galileo extending the eye and looking further and further into space. So of course, where you have the Griffith Observatory, the GTA 5 version is the Galileo Observatory, who's all about extending the eye. I really think that the observatory is really another representation of the Chiliad Mystery and is giving us even more clues. Definitely let me know what you guys think. Of course, join up for the 4 upcoming Chiliad Mystery episodes this week. And of course, we'll have the live streams directly following the episode, so you guys can give me plenty of feedback. Let me know any theories or any thoughts you guys have on the biggest mystery that we've ever seen, guys. Thanks again for joining up for the episode. Stay tuned here at Trippy Commentaries. But more importantly, as always, make sure to stay motherfucking trippy, my friends.